Hi, Dan Lohman here with preparednesshelp.com. Today I'm going to be speaking with you about our Seychelle water filtration products. I'm going to show you some of the different products that we carry, as well as talk to you about the Seychelle water filter itself and how it works. First, a little bit about Seychelle. Seychelle is a company that's been around for a long time. They mainly deal in humanitarian aid, so they offer these bottles to a lot of church organizations and other humanitarian organizations. In fact, just recently, they sent 45,000 of these bottles to the earthquake victims in Haiti. Seychelle was founded by a man named Carl Palmer, and he basically was responsible for inventing the first reverse osmosis system for home use. And he's been doing filters ever since. A little bit about the filters. What do they filter? First, they filter four main categories. One is aesthetics. That means your taste, your odor, your clarity of the water. Second might be bacteria or pathogens. That might be something like E. coli. Also your chemicals, pesticides, herbicides, DDT would be a good example of that. And also, lastly, it does heavy metals, dissolved heavy metals. That means lead, that means aluminum, copper, and so forth. It filters a lot of different things, so the best thing to do if you're curious about one thing in particular is to contact us or to look on our website and we'll find out that information for you. Also, how it works. It does filters in two main different ways. The first way is from an ionic absorption micron filter. Basically, the filter is 2 micron small pores that are inside it, and basically it traps in the contaminants in what they call a tortuous path. Now, what does that mean? That basically means, to give you a good example of this, is imagine a lake or a pond covered with ice on top. Obviously, the ice keeps things from going into the water, but then it doesn't stop the oxygen from going into the water because the fish still need to be able to breathe. The same thing happens with this filter. It blocks everything out through this tortuous path except for the water. It allows the water to go through. Also, it has a thing called BioSafe, which is a polymer that actually attracts bacteria and pathogens. And basically what the BioSafe does is it attacks the membranes of cells and it causes the membranes to dissolve. So therefore it kills off the bacteria and pathogens that way. So those are the two main ways that Seychelle attacks things. Now, the neat thing about Seychelle is that they actually test all this. It's not one of those things where they say this is what the filter does. They actually back it up with independent lab tests. And these things are the most tested water filter in the entire world. They've been tested everywhere. So they really can back up what they say. Now, let me show you this product here. This is the first water filter that we offer. It's called a flip top water filter because it flips like this and also comes in a pull top. I mainly sell the flip top. It's made out of plastic. You ask, does the plastic leach? And the answer would be no. It's made from a BPA-free plastic, which means BPA stands for bisphenol A. So what that is, it's a compound inside plastic that causes things to dissolve, and that's where you get your leaching from. It breaks down the compounds. So this is BPA free, so you don't have to worry about this. If you look at inside the filter, this is the filter here. It's real easy to replace. It's literally just a matter of unscrewing. You replace the filter and you're good to go. You can also keep the filter off if you want and put it on top and use it as a regular water bottle. This is true for all these bottles. So upkeep is really easy. All you would do is take a 1/4 teaspoon of chlorine bleach, put it into a gallon of water, and then run the water through this. And then take it apart like this, set it on the side overnight, let it dry, put it together, and you can keep it on the shelf indefinitely. That's what makes it perfect for 72-hour kits and emergency kits. But don't think of this just as an emergency kind of thing. You can use this inside your home or office to get water. This will literally filter 100 to 150 gallons of water, depending on how dirty your water is. If you're taking water, normal water from the city or whatever, from water fountains, it's going to last a lot longer. But you can take this to work with you. A couple other things, a couple other products. Here is what they offer to the military because they work with a lot of special forces units, a lot of military units around the world. Basically comes with a flip, it's a canteen obviously. Comes normally in olive green and also has a little pouch that it comes into that you can hook it up to your belt. Filter looks very, very similar, just a little bit shorter. Again, easily able to replace or use it just as a regular canteen. This is great for scouts, it's great for campers, it's great for anybody. Drink from the top and you cover it to the top. You can literally go to streams or wherever you can get a source of water from, and you'll be able to filter out anything and use it. All these filters do 99.9% of whatever they filter, so you're going to get good clean water. This is the world's first stainless steel water filter bottle. It's made out of steel, obviously. It comes in this color, metallic blue, as well as a normal silver, which looks closer to the bottom here. Filter is very, very similar. Long like this. Easy to replace, just like the other ones. You can use it as a regular water bottle as well. Has more of a flip top design. It's a little easier to suck through than some of the other filters because they're filtering a little bit different. Again, 99.9%. Has the biosafe inside it as well to get all the pathogens. It just doesn't have the iodine injection that some of the advanced filters have. So it's a little bit easier to suck through. Little handy little attachment here you can attach to your backpack or whatever. A lot of kids are using this to take to school with them so they can get fresh water in school and not have to worry about, you know, viruses or flu or whatever you might have, different water fountains. Last product I'd like to talk about is Seychelle pure water straw. This is the carrying case for it. It's nice and hard, pretty indestructible, and you can carry this inside your pocket or inside your purse, backpack, wherever you may have it. Inside it is a basic straw like this. This is the end that you would suck from, and this is the end you would stick inside the water. So if you're out backpacking, hiking, whatever, you need water, you can just stick this in the end of a stream or any other pond, water source, and suck your water. And it's going to get 99.9% of everything I mentioned before out. So it's completely safe for you to be able to drink that water. Other things, sometimes you want to go on vacation or you're on an airplane. You just take a cup of water. You don't want to drink the airplane water. You take a cup of water, stick a straw inside there, you can suck away. Same thing if you're inside a restaurant. So it's going to be a little harder to suck from a normal straw, but it's still going to give you that filtered water. So you don't have to worry about it if you go to a place that doesn't have clean water. You always can have clean water no matter where you go. All these filters are replaceable except for this one. This is pretty much a use until it's done, which is again about 100 gallons or so, and then you replace this entire thing. You can always tell when a filter is bad, basically because it's going to stop filtering. You're not going to be able to get any kind of water out of it. It's going to clog up, and that's when you're going to want to replace it. So these are our Seychelle water products, and if you have any other questions, you can go to our website at www.preparednesshelp.com. Thank you so much.